Yeah. Rain just stopped. Sunset Boulevard shining like diamonds. California. This one for everybody that made it. Everybody still trying. Rain on the pavement, gold in the street. Neon reflections dancing under the beat. Convertible top down, breeze in my face. Thanking God quietly for the pace. Not too fast, not too slow. Life taught me where I needed to go. Used to stare at mansions up on the hill, wondering if dreams were actually real. Back when the rent was due every month. Back when survival was all that I want. Now the view changed, but my heart remains. Same old soul underneath the chains. Because success ain't measured by what you own. It's measured by peace when you're all alone. That's why tonight, while the city glows, I smile at the road and enjoy the flow.
Champagne rain on sunset tonight. Gold reflections on the city lights. Everything I prayed for finally arrived. But the best part is feeling alive. Champagne rain on sunset tonight. Palm trees dancing in the moonlight. The money came, but the soul stayed right. California dreaming till the sunrise.
I know people with millions who never smile, still chasing happiness mile after mile. And I know people with almost nothing left, who laugh every day and sleep the best. That's why I stopped comparing my lane. Comparison only creates pain. The ocean don't care who's rich or poor. The waves hit everybody's shore. The moon shines equally on every roof. Nature got a way of revealing the truth. The things we worship eventually fade, but memories last long after they're made. So I toast to family, friends, and health. The things worth more than invisible wealth. Because one phone call can change a day. One real friend can light your way.
Already made it.
Just breathe. Just feel it.
Champagne rain on sunset tonight. Gold reflections on the city lights. Everything I prayed for finally arrived. But the best part is feeling alive. Champagne rain on sunset tonight. Palm trees dancing in the moonlight. The money came, but the soul stayed right. California dreaming till the sunrise.
Cruising past places I used to know. Restaurants gone from years ago. New towers rising where memory stood. Time keeps moving just like it should. I learned to stop fighting against the tide. Some doors close so better ones arrive. Some losses hurt, but later makes sense. Life often speaks in hindsight tense. Every scar became part of the art. Every heartbreak strengthened the heart. Every setback quietly built the road, leading me here, carrying this load. And if I could talk to my younger self, I'd say stop worrying about your wealth. The future's brighter than you can see. Just stay patient and let life be. Now the clouds slowly drift away, giving room for another day. The eastern sky starts turning gold. Another chapter ready to unfold. Funny how peace arrives so late. Right after I stopped forcing fate, the answers came when I relaxed. When I stopped trying to control the map. Maybe that's the secret after to all. Stand back sometimes and let things fall. Trust the road even when unclear. Trust your vision and conquer fear, because one day you'll look behind and realize every storm aligned, every detour, every delay was secretly clearing the way.
Champagne rain on sunset tonight, gold reflections on the city lights. Everything I prayed for finally arrived, but the best part is feeling alive. Champagne rain on sunset tonight, palm trees dancing in the moonlight. The money came, but the soul stayed right. California dreaming till the sunrise. Champagne rain on sunset tonight.
Every setback now feels right.
The road was long, but the view is bright.
West Coast forever in the morning light.
Rain drying on the boulevard,
Neon fading with the stars.
love is so right.
Another blessing.
California vibing.
Yeah. Ride slow.
Yeah. Back when life was simple. $20. A full tank. And the whole city waiting. Back when 20 bucks could carry the night. Gas in the tank and everything felt right. Windows down, music shaking the street. Nothing but freedom riding with the beat. No fancy plans, no reservations made. Just chasing sunset as the daylight faded. Palm trees glowing underneath the sky. Feeling like the summer would never die. We didn't need much to feel like kings. Just good friends and a couple dreams. Laughing so hard we forgot the time. Believing the future was already mine.
$20 and a full tank of gas. Those were the nights that went too fast. No worries about tomorrow's plans. Just young hearts chasing the horizon.
$20 and a full tank of gas. Somehow that felt like having it all. The money was small, the memories huge, and that's what I miss most of all. Now everybody talking numbers and goals, trying to fill empty spaces in their soul. But I learned happiness ain't expensive at all. Sometimes it's answering an old friend's call. Sometimes it's driving with nowhere to be, watching city lights blur peacefully. Sometimes it's hearing that favorite song and remembering where you came from.
The ocean still rolls on to the shore, teaching the same lesson as before. The richest moments rarely cost a thing. They're usually gone before you notice them.
Slow down,
Duh.
you're living it now.
Don't miss it. $20 and a full tank of gas. Those were the nights that went too fast. No worries about tomorrow's plans. Just young hearts chasing the horizon.
$20 and a full tank of gas. Somehow that felt like having it all. The money was small, the memories huge, and that's what I miss most of all.
Maybe we weren't rich,
Maybe we never were,
but we were happy.
and that's worth more. Tonight I'm cruising through the same old roads, watching memories replay like a movie unfolds. Different chapter, Different stage of life, still trying to keep my spirit right. The city got bigger, the years flew away, but some feelings never really changed. That freedom still lives inside my soul every time I let the low rider roll. So here's to the nights that built who we are, the conversations underneath the stars, the things we thought we'd always remember, still burning bright decades later.
$20 and a full tank of gas, those were the nights that went too fast. No worries about tomorrow's plans, just young hearts chasing the horizon.
$20 and a full tank of gas, somehow that felt like having it all. The money was small, the memories huge, and that's what I miss most of all. $20. A full tank. One summer night in a lifetime of memories. West Coast forever.
Yeah. You ever had one of those nights that never really ended? Years pass, but you're still there, somewhere. That's right. It started on a Friday somewhere in July. Orange sunset fading from the California sky. Nothing was playing, nothing felt rehearsed. Just a tank full of gas and a thirst for the universe. Homies in the back and laughter in the air. Music so loud, everybody stopped and stared. No destination marked on the map, just chasing whatever existed beyond that. We thought we had forever back then, too young to understand how quickly life bends. Too young to know every chapter closes, too busy living to notice the roses. Street after street, neighborhood to neighborhood, feeling unstoppable like every teenager should. Nobody rich but nobody cared, because the best things in life were already there.
Never went home, still live somewhere inside my soul. The city changed, the years moved on, but that feeling never really left at all. The night we never went home, under moonlight and telephone poles. Everybody grew, everybody moved, but that night still rides alone.
Around 2 in the morning, we stopped by the coast, talking about dreams while the ocean flowed. One wanted music, one wanted fame. One swore he put the whole family on one day. Funny thing is life had other plans. Nobody really ends up where they began. Some became fathers, some moved away, some disappeared without a word to say. Now and then I wonder where they are. Do they still stare at the same stars? Do they remember that summer breeze, or the old school tracks floating through the trees? Do they remember how free we felt before responsibilities were dealt? Before every calendar became full, before every heart became careful. We were young, we were wild, we were alive.
The night we never went home, still live somewhere inside my soul. The city changed, the years moved on, but that feeling never really left at all. The night we never went home, under moonlight and telephone poles. Everybody grew, everybody moved, but that night still rides alone.
Cruising the night through those same old streets, different faces, walking to a different beat. Coffee shops where record stores stood, luxury condos replacing the neighborhood. Time keeps painting over the scene, yet somehow the memories stay clean. Every laugh preserving my mind like old vinyl grooves, frozen in time. I learned success doesn't erase the past,
It only teaches what was built to last. And the things that lasted weren't the cars or cash. They were the moments that disappeared too fast. A conversation nobody recorded, a joke that only 4 people understood. A random night that seemed so small, yet somehow became the greatest of all.
Maybe heaven isn't a place. Maybe it's a memory that visits when the music plays.
Now the moon hangs low above the boulevard, shining gently on old scars. And I finally understand something true. The younger me still rides here too, sitting somewhere in the passenger seat, nodding his head to the rhythm and beat. Still believing anything can happen, still chasing dreams beyond imagining. Maybe that's why I keep driving nights, following neon and city lights. Not running away from where I've been, but reconnecting with it again. Because every mile helps me see the road that created the man I became. Every turn, every wrong direction secretly shaped my reflection.
Yeah, we never went home, still live somewhere inside my soul. The city changed, years moved on, but that feeling never really left at all. The night we never went home, under moonlight and telephone poles. Everybody grew, everybody moved, but that night still rides alone.
The night we never went home
Lives forever in every song.
Some memories fade, some become gold, and this one never gets old.
Somewhere out there, the summer night still exists. The music still plays. The ocean still shines.
We're all still young, for just a little while. Yeah. West Coast forever. West Coast forever. Every city has a legend, not a celebrity. Not a king. Just somebody people remember. This is one of those stories. There was an old man everybody knew, cruising the same streets every night at 2. Same black Cadillac, same slow pace, same calm expression on his weathered face. Nobody knew where he lived or stayed, nobody knew how he got that way.
But every night when the city got still, you could spot those headlights over the hill. The bartender saw him, the night shift workers too. Taxi drivers would wave and he'd always wave back through. Never in a hurry, never running late, like he figured out something the rest of us couldn't translate.
The man who drove every night under the moon and city lights. Nobody knew where he was going, but somehow it always felt right. The man who drove every night like he was chasing something out of sight. Or maybe he already found it and was simply enjoying the ride.
One rainy evening I pulled beside at a red light somewhere near the seaside. I rolled my window down and asked his name. He smiled softly but never explained. Instead he asked me one simple thing:
why you always look worried when you drive?
That hit me harder than it should, harder than I thought it would. The light turned green, he rode ahead, but those words stayed stuck inside my head. Because he was right,
even on good days
I was thinking about bad ones.
while living life, I was busy planning the next one.
Slow down,
You're missing it. You're missing it. Man who drove every night under the moon and city lights. Nobody knew where he was going, but somehow it always felt right. The man who drove every night like he was chasing something out of sight. Or maybe he already found it and was simply enjoying the ride.
weeks went by and I see him again, passing through boulevards around 10. Always peaceful, always slow, like he had nowhere important to go. Then one night I finally gathered nerve, pulled beside him near a freeway curve. Asked him why he spent every night this way. He laughed, then looked at the ocean, then looked back at me and said,
when I was young I spent my whole life trying to arrive somewhere.
now I'm old and I finally learned
There is nowhere to arrive.
Damn. The rain hit the windshield, the city disappeared, but those words stayed crystal clear.
There is nowhere to arrive. There is nowhere to arrive.
A month later, people started asking around. Nobody had seen him. Not downtown, not by the coast, not on the hills, not under the neon lights standing still. The Cadillac vanished just like that. No goodbye, no explanation, only stories. Some said he moved away, some said he passed, some said he never existed like people claim. But every now and then, when the city falls asleep and the streets get quiet enough to hear yourself think, I swear I still see those headlights far ahead, moving slowly through the dark.
The man who drove every night under the moon and city lights. Nobody knew where he was going, but somehow it always felt right. The man who drove every night like he was chasing something out of sight. Or maybe he already found it and was simply enjoying the ride. The man who drove every night left without a final goodbye, but the lesson still survives. There is nowhere to arrive.
Just enjoy the ride. The city keeps moving, the road keeps turning, and somewhere, maybe, he's still driving. West Coast forever.
Yeah. 3 in the morning, red light, no traffic, just me and a thought. Yeah, pulled up slow at a red light glow. Nobody around, but I didn't wanna go. City looked frozen, the whole world still. Moon on the windshield, time stood still. To my left sat a brand new coupe, 40-inch screens and a custom roof. To my right was an old work van, paint peeling off like it barely ran. Lights stayed red, nobody moved, just 3 strangers under the moon. And that's when a thought crossed my mind, the truth most people never find. You can't tell who's winning by what they drive. You can't see peace from the outside. Some people got millions but never rest. Some got little and still feel blessed.
Who's the richest man in the red light? The one with the car, the one sleeping right, the one chasing more, the one feeling free. Maybe the answer ain't what it seems. Who's the richest man at the red light? The one with the diamonds or the one with time? The one with the mansion on a hill so high, or the one who smiles when the day goes by?
I used to think success had a shape, a certain address, a certain gate, a certain watch wrapped around your wrist, like happiness came attached to it. Then life started teaching lessons slow, the kind only years can really show. I've seen rich men scared of losing it all, and poor men laughing at every fall. Seen people work until their soul ran dry, too busy surviving to enjoy the ride. Seen fathers miss moments they'll never get back, trying to keep the family on track. No judgment here, I've been there too, running after things I thought were true. Till one quiet night on an empty road made me question the weight of the load.
What are you chasing?
And why?
Who's the richest man at the red light? The one with the car or the one sleeping right? The one chasing more, the one feeling free? Maybe the answer ain't what it seems. Who's the richest man at the red light? The one with the diamonds or the one with time? The one with the mansion on a hill so high, or the one who smiles when the day goes by?
The lights stayed red, the city stayed quiet, and suddenly everything made sense. Maybe wealth is dinner with your family. Maybe wealth is waking up peacefully. Maybe wealth is health when you're getting older, or having real friends when the nights get colder. Maybe wealth is driving nowhere at all, just enjoying the moon and the boulevard. Maybe wealth is knowing you've done enough without needing applause or proving you're tough. The light finally changed from red to green, but I sat there longer than I should have been, because for one small second I finally knew the thing I've been searching for wasn't new. It was already here in the life I live, in the love I receive, in the love I give. In all those years spent looking ahead, the treasure was riding beside me instead.
Who's the richest man at the red light? The one with the car, the one sleeping right, the one chasing more, the one feeling free? Maybe the answer ain't what it seems. Who's the richest man at the red light? The one with the diamonds or the one with time? The one with the mansion on a hill so high, or the one who smiles when the day goes by? The richest man at the red light. Maybe it's the one who's grateful tonight. Maybe it's the one who already sees that enough is enough and his soul is at peace.
Green light, slow ride, moonlight, good life. Yeah. West Coast forever.
Static crackle. Static. Channel 9. 2:43 a.m. I wasn't looking for a sign, but maybe a sign found me. Cruising down the freeway, city lights behind. One hand on the wheel, too much on my mind. Another long night, know where I should be. Just letting the road decide things for me. The moon hung low like it knew my name. The boulevard looked different in the rain. Radio searching through stations unknown. Trying to escape thoughts I carried alone. Static, static, nothing but noise. Old songs, commercials, familiar voices. Then suddenly a station came in clear, like somebody speaking straight in my ear. An old man talking, calm and slow, like he understood things I didn't know. He said, if you're still chasing who you were, you'll miss becoming who you are. Damn. That line hit harder than the bass line did. Had me sitting silent like a little kid.
There was a voice on Channel 9 talking like he could read my mind. No fame, no glory, no grand design, just truth floating through the night. There was a voice on Channel 9 somewhere between the static chimes and 4 but everything in life under California sky.
I kept driving while he kept speaking, answering questions I wasn't even seeking. About time, regret, and letting things go. About how some answers arrive slow. He said most people spend their whole life running, thinking happiness waits around the corner coming. Then they reach the place they fought to find, and discover peace was left behind. The freeway stretched like a river of light, cars passing quietly through the night. But I barely noticed any of it then. I was listening deeper than I'd listened in years, thinking about dreams I never chased, thinking about time I thought I'd waste, thinking about people I should've called, thinking about walls I built too tall.
Let it go. Let it go. There was a voice on Channel 9 talking like he could read my mind. No fame, no glory, no grand design, just truth floating through the night. There was a voice on Channel 9 somewhere between the static lines and how I cover everything aligned under California sky.
Static, 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 static. Then silence, then understanding. A few minutes later the signal died. The voice disappeared into the night. No station name, no final goodbye, just gone like smoke beneath the sky. I tried finding it again, turning every dial back and forth. Nothing,
Only static.
but somehow that made it better. Cause maybe the message wasn't meant to stay. Maybe it only needed one night, one day. Maybe wisdom doesn't always arrive in books. Sometimes it hides in unexpected looks. Sometimes it rides through an old radio at 2 a.m. while you're driving slow, and changes something deep inside without ever explaining why.
There was a voice on Channel 9 talking like he could read my mind. No fame, no glory, no grand design, just truth floating through the night. There was a voice on Channel 9, somewhere between the static lines. And though I never heard it again, its words still ride with me tonight. There was a voice on Channel 9, or maybe it was my own inside. Either way, it helped me find a little peace I couldn't buy.
The signal faded,
The road continued,
the moon kept shining.
and I kept driving.
Channel 9, forever.
Yeah. 4:17 a.m. City almost asleep. Sky almost awake. One last ride before sunrise. Let's go. The boulevard empty, not a soul around. Just my tires in the bass making that sound. Street lights fading into shades of gold, like the city quietly growing old. Palm trees standing like guards in the night, watching generations pass under their sight. Same moon above, same stars in the sky, different faces underneath as the years fly by. I remember being broke with impossible dreams, thinking happiness lived somewhere upstream, thinking success would finally make me whole, till life taught me money can't purchase a soul. Now the leather seats softer than before, yet I appreciate the silence even more. Funny how the things you wanted at 22 aren't the things that matter when life comes through.
One last ride before sunrise, purple clouds drifting through my mind. Everything changes, nothing survives. That's why tonight feels so alive. One last ride before sunrise, golden light waiting behind in the night. No regrets, no disguise, just me and the road till the morning arrives.
Past my old neighborhood 15 minutes ago. The place looks different, but the memories don't. Basketball courts where we stayed to dark, still alive somewhere deep in my heart. We didn't have much, but we laughed all day, found happiness in our own simple way. No followers, woke trends to chase, just real conversations face to face. Now everybody's scrolling through somebody else's life, comparing their blessings and creating their strife, looking for peace in a glowing screen, forgetting what being present really means. That's why these night drives feel sacred to me, a rare moment where my thoughts run free. No notifications telling me what to feel, only moonlight reminding me what's real.
Slow down, look around, you're already blessed. And then let's rise before sunrise, purple clouds drifting through my mind. Everything changes, nothing survives. That's why tonight feels so alive. One last ride before sunrise, golden light waiting behind the night. No regrets, no disguise, just me and the road till the morning arrives.
The ocean appears on the edge of the road, silver waves carrying stories untold. I pull over briefly and turn down the beat, listening to the rhythm beneath my feet. Funny how water knows exactly where to go, never forcing the current, just following flow. Maybe that's a lesson we forget sometimes, too busy chasing deadlines and dollar signs. The greatest things rarely make a sound. Love, loyalty, peace when it's finally found. A father's advice, a mother's prayer, a loyal friend who was always there. Those things don't shine like diamonds do, but they'll save your soul when life cuts through. So I take a deep breath and look at the sea, feeling strangely grateful just to be me. flickers and burns with orange light. Ending another beautiful night. Traffic begins like a river below, while I stay calm and continue slow. Used to mean life was about getting ahead. Now I just focus on the path instead, because every finish line eventually disappears, but the journey stays with you through the years. Every heartbreak, every risk you take, every lesson hidden inside mistakes, every lonely road and every friend become part of who you are in the end. So if you're hearing this somewhere tonight, driving alone beneath distant lights, remember you're closer than you realize to everything you're searching for inside.
One last ride before sunrise, purple clouds drifting through my mind. Everything changes, nothing survives. That's why the night feels so alive. One last ride before sunrise, golden light waiting behind the night. No regrets, no disguise, just me and the road till the morning arrives. One last ride before sunrise, California glowing in my eyes. The night may leave, but the soul survives. West Coast forever beyond the skies. The sun is rising, the city is waking, the music keeps playing, and the road keeps calling.
One last ride before sunrise. Forever.
Yeah. Pacific Coast Highway. 2 in the morning. Ocean on my left. Memories on my right. Let's ride. Moonlight spilling silver on the water below. Lowrider floating while the cold winds blow. Engine humming softly like a midnight prayer. California dreaming, hanging heavy in the air. Neon from the diners paints the highway blue. Every passing mile got me thinking about you. Not a woman, not a lover, not a fleeting flame. I'm talking about the old days and the people that changed. Back when every Friday felt larger than life. When $100 made you feel alright. No luxury watches, no designer clothes, just a couple good friends and a place to go. Now the city got richer, but the spirit got thin. Everybody online, but nobody locked in. So I cruise through the darkness trying to reconnect with the version of myself I haven't lost yet.
Pacific coast goes right beside me tonight, through the ocean fog and the neon light, whispering stories from another life. Everything gone, but it still feels alive. Pacific coast goes right beside me tonight, under moonlit skies and the city lights. Some memories fade and some survive. Everything gone, but it still feels alive.
The waves keep crashing like they always did. Same rhythm I heard when I was just a kid. Funny how the ocean never seems to change, while the people in the places rearrange. Old apartment buildings turn luxury suites. Favorite mom and pop shop gone from the street. Time keeps moving whether ready or not, leaving fingerprints on everything we got. Saw an old photograph inside my phone. Half the faces there I've long outgrown. Not because of anger, not because of pride, just different roads pulling different lives. Still I wish them peace wherever they roam. Everybody deserves somewhere called home. Everybody deserves one beautiful night where the world slows down and everything's right.
Slow down, breathe, feel the ocean,
Let it heal.
Pacific coast goes right beside me tonight, through the ocean fog and the neon light, whispering stories from another life. Everything gone, but it still feels alive. Pacific coast goes right beside me tonight, under moonlit skies and the city lights. Some memories fade and it's
at a cliffside view. Just me and the ocean painted midnight blue. No crowds around, no noise to distract. Only silence and the stars staring back. That's when it hit me like a wave on stone. Maybe growing older ain't growing alone. Maybe every version of ourselves remains, living somewhere inside our hearts and brains. The dreamer from 16 still rides with me, still believes in things nobody can see, still wants freedom more than gold and fame, still gets chills when the guitar complains. So I raise a toast to the years gone by, to every goodbye and every sunrise, to every mistake that helped me grow, and every dark road that taught me to flow. Sleeps, the ocean speaks, the moon listens, and time keeps moving. 3 in the morning and the traffic gone, just headlights dancing until the dawn. Purple reflections running down the chrome, turning every mile into sacred ground. I ain't searching for answers anymore. Life ain't a puzzle we're supposed to solve. Sometimes the beauty is simply this: a quiet night ride in the moment of bliss. The ocean breeze through the open door makes me want less and appreciate more. The things we chase don't always remain, but peace is free if you loosen the reins. So are you some man feeling lost tonight, buried underneath the city lights? Just find the road and let your thoughts roam. Sometimes your soul knows the way back home.
Pacific coast goes right beside me tonight, through the ocean fog and the neon light, whispering stories from another life. Everything gone, but it's still full of life. Pacific coast goes right beside me tonight, under moonlit skies and the city lights. Some memories fade and some survive. Everything gone, but it still feels alive.
Pacific coast goes right beside me tonight, as the sunrise slowly fills the sky. One more ride before the stars say goodbye. West coast forever till the day I die. Ocean waves,
Purple sky,
chrome reflections,
California.
Pacific coast ghosts still riding beside me forever. Imagine if tonight was the last night on earth. Where would you drive?
If this was the last street light on earth, I'd pull over slow and think what life was worth. Not the money made, not the things I bought, but the people I loved and the lessons they taught. I think about Mom and the way she smiled, back when the world felt safe as a child. I think about friends that drifted away, and wonder if they still remember those days. The nights felt endless, the summers felt long. Every heartbreak eventually became a song. Every wrong turn somehow led me here, to this quiet road with the sky so clear.
If this is the last street light on earth, let it shine on everything that matters. gratitude for what we had.
The city looks beautiful when nobody's awake. No competition, no mask to fake. Just empty roads and a peaceful breeze, moving softly through the palm trees. Funny how silence can speak so loud. When you're far away from the crowd, it tells you things you've always known, that happiness grows where love is shown. Not in the mansion up on the hill, not in another expensive thrill, but in the simple moments we overlook, the chapters we never stop to read in the book.
Slow down, look around. This moment matters. If this is the last street light on earth, let it shine on everything that mattered. All the dreams, all the scars, all the nights beneath the stars. If this is the last street light on earth, let it glow until the morning comes. No fear, no regrets, just gratitude for what we had.
The moon still shines, the ocean still moves, and life keeps whispering, don't miss it.
So tonight I drive a little slower than before, not because I'm lost, not searching anymore, just taking it in while the music plays, collecting memories from ordinary days. Because one day these nights will disappear, just like every season of every year. And all we'll keep when the story ends are the people we loved and the time we spent. So if you're listening somewhere tonight, under city glow with distant lights, take a breath and enjoy where you are. You don't need to travel that far. The life you're chasing might already exist, hidden inside moments exactly like this.
If this is the last street light on earth, let it shine on everything that matter. All the dreams, all the scars, all the nights beneath the stars. If this is the last street light on earth, let it glow until the morning comes. No fear, no regrets, just gratitude for what we had.
One street light, one road, one night, one life. West Coast forever.
Yeah. Remember when the city felt smaller, the nights felt longer, and we thought we lived forever. Back when the dashboard glow lit our faces, we knew every shortcut, every secret place. Every Friday night felt bigger than life. No stress, no schedule, no pressure to fight. We cruised past diners and liquor store lights, talking about dreams to the end of the night. Nobody famous, nobody rich, but somehow happiness came without a switch. 100 miles on a quarter tank, laughing so hard we forgot the bank. The radio playing songs we repeat, windows down letting summer breathe. We weren't chasing followers, likes, or fame, just trying to make memories worth a name. And looking back now through the years gone by, those simple nights were the real high.
We used to own the night before the years rolled by. Before goodbye became a part of life, we used to own the night.
Now the same streets wear different clothes. New glass towers where the old shop rose. The city kept moving, that's what cities do. But some memories stay permanently new. I still remember the smell after rain, the old guitar solo on the train, the girl at the diner who knew our names, the old basketball court and the weekend games. Funny how moments seem ordinary then, until they're gone and never return again. That's the part nobody tells you growing up, how someday nostalgia fills your cup. So tonight when the boulevard shines gold, I raise a silent toast to the days of old. Not because I want them back somehow, but because I understand them now.
Those nights still live inside you. They never left. We used to own the night before the years rolled by. Before goodbye became a part of life, we used to own the night.
The low rider glides through the purple glow, past places only my memories know. And for a second I swear I could see the younger version of me looking back at me. No fear in his eyes, no weight on his chest. Still believing tomorrow will bring the best. Still thinking time was an endless road, not knowing how precious every moment was. So I nod to him through the rearview glass and thank him for helping me become who I am. Because every mistake and every dream built a man sitting here with these memories. And maybe that's why I still ride at night, searching for nothing beneath city lights, just reconnecting with a feeling that's true, a version of life that once carried us through.
We used to own the night before the years rolled by. Before goodbye became a part of life, we used to own the night. We used to own the night under those California skies. Nothing to lose, nowhere to hide. We used to own the night. We used to own the night.
And maybe somewhere we still do. In every song, every memory, every midnight cruise, the city keeps changing.
The years keep moving.
But somewhere under a California moon. We still own the night. Yeah. West Coast forever.